So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naval bin Nasar. My number matric is 01 DKP 24F 2011. So, today I will be explaining about the ballast system in a cargo ship. So, first of all, basically what is a ballast system? So, the ballast system is one of the most important onboard systems because it enables the ship to maintain stability, proper trim and structural integrity under various loading conditions. So a ballast system is a system that allows seawater to be pumped into or out of a special tank called as a ballast tank. These tanks are located at different parts of the ship such as the double bottom tanks, side tanks and fore and aft peak tanks. So the main purpose of this system is to maintain the ship's stability when a cargo ship is sailing without a cargo or with only a small amount of cargo. So the ship becomes lighter and may become unstable. To overcome this, seawater is pumped into the ballast tank to increase the ship's weight and lower its center of gravity, making the ship more stable in the water. So the next part. So here's the next part. So besides improving stability, the ballast system also helps control the ship's trim. So the trims refers to the difference between the forward draft and the aft draft of the ship by adjusting the amount of ballast water in different tanks. Engineers can keep the ship at the correct trim for better performance. So another important function is correcting the ship's lease. So if the ship leans to the port of starboard side because of uneven cargo loading or strong external forces, ballast water can be transferred between tanks to bring the ship back to an upright position. So next, the ballast system also keeps the propeller and rudder properly submerged, and then this improves propulsion, steering efficiency and overall maneuverability, especially when the ship is lightly loaded. So finally, proper ballasting helps distribute the ship's weight evenly, reducing excessive stress on the hull and improving structural safety throughout the voyage. In a nutshell, the ballast system plays a vital role in ensuring the ship remains stable, safe and efficient under different loading conditions. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Muhammad Afiq Ikhwan bin Ramli. My matrix number is 01 DKP 24F 2017. So now I will explain the operation of the ballast system. Okay, so first, seawater enters the ballast system through the sea chest, which is located below the waterline. This location allows the seawater to enter naturally due to external pressure. The water then pass through the strainer to remove debris and protect from pump damage. So next, the ballast pump will pump the seawater throughout the ballast piping, while the valve control the flow of the selected ballast tank. The ballast tank stores seawater to maintain the vessel stability, trim and draft. During the ballasting, the ballast pump discharges seawater from the ballast tank back to the sea through the same piping system. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afidunia bin Zaid. My matrix number 01 DKP 24F 2014. Next, I will explain the fire main arrangement. The fire main arrangement is a firefighting piping system installed on board ship. Its main function is to supply seawater from the sea chest to the fire pump, and they distribute the water through the fire main pipeline to all fire hydrants around the ship. Next, the main purpose of this system is to provide a continuous and reliable water supply during a fire emergency. It allows crew members to connect fire hose and nozzles quickly so that the fire can be controlled before it spreads. As shown in the diagram, Seawater enters through the sea chest, is pumped by the fire pump and flows through the fireman pipeline to different locations on the ship. This ensures that firefighting equipment is always ready for immediate use. Overall, the fireman arrangement is an essential safety system because it supports fast and effective firefighting operation on board. Now, I will explain the main component. First is the sea chest, which allows seawater to enter the system. Next is the fire pump, which pumps the seawater and provides enough pressure for firefighting. The water then flows through the fireman pipeline, which distributes water through the ship. Isolation valves are used to control or isolate section of the pipeline during maintenance or emergencies. The fire hydrants are connection points where firefighters connect the fire hose. The fire hoses carry water from the hydrants to the fire location, while the nozzle control the water spray pattern such as jet spray or fog spray. The pressure gauge monitors the water pressure to ensure the system is operating correctly. Other supporting components include the non-return valve, which prevent backflow, the air release valve, which remove the trapped air, the test and drain valve for testing and draining the system, and the fireman control valve, which controls the water flow from the pump to the fireman. In conclusion, all of these components work together to ensure the fireman system operates efficiently and provides reliable water supply during firefighting emergencies on board. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Muhammad Danish Arfan bin Muhammad Azani, number matric 01 DKP 24F2007. So for today I will present about sounding pipes. So sounding pipes are installed to allow manual measurement of the liquid level inside the tanks. So the purpose of sounding pipes is to measure liquid level manually. Second, check tank contents, and last, to detect water contamination. The sounding pipe extends vertically from the deck to the near bottom of the tank. So for the arrangement, so first we have vertical pipes, and second we have extend from deck to tank bottom, and third we have closed with screw cap, and lastly sounding tape is inserted. A screw cap is fitted at the top to prevent water or dirt from entering the tank. So during sounding, the cap is removed and a sounding tape is lowered into the tank to determine the liquid level. So as we can see here, this is the simple sketch of sounding pipe. So for the first, at the top we have the deck sides, we have the screw caps from the screw cap, and then we have the sounding pipe and direct to the tank bottom. So during sounding, the cap is removed and a sounding tape is lowered into the tank to determine the liquid level. So as we can see here, during sounding, we have two values we can calculate. So for first is sounding value, the actual liquid in the tank, and third is Alish value. Alish value is from the water surface level to the top tank. So the simple arrangement allow the engineer to check ballast water, fuel oil, fresh water, and other tank contents safely. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Akmal Danish bin Saharuddin. My matrix number is 01 DKP 24F2005. Now I will talk about fitting of air pipe to ballast tank or fuel oil tanks. So first, an air pipe is a ventilation pipe fitted to a tank. Its main function to allow air to enter or escape when the tank is being filled or emptied. This prevents excessive pressure or vacuum from developing inside the tank, which could damage the tank structure. Air pipes are normally installed at the highest point of the tank because air collects at the top. The pipe is then led to a safe location to an open deck. At the outlet, an air pipe head or automatic closing device is fitted. This device allows air to flow but prevents seawater, rainwater, and other liquids from entering the tank. The air pipe must also be securely supported and protected from mechanical damage, especially from cargo holding operations, heavy equipment, or movement on deck. Okay, next I will explain the purpose and safety importance of air pipes for ballast tank and fuel oil tank. For a ballast tank, the air pipe prevents excessive pressure during filling and prevent a vacuum during discharge. It allows ballast water to enter and leave the tank smoothly. The air pipe head also prevents seawater from entering through the air pipes, especially during rough weather or when water comes onto the deck. For a fuel oil tank, the air pipe safely release air and fuel vapor during filling. This is important because fuel vapor can be flammable. Therefore, the air pipe's outlet must be located away from heat, sparks, electrical equipment, and other ignition sources. A flame screen may also be fitted at the outlet. Its purpose is to reduce the risk of flame from entering the tank and causing a fire or explosion. In conclusion, air pipes are important for maintaining safe tank pressure, supporting smooth filling and emptying operations, preventing water ingress, and reducing fire risk on board the ship is also the main function. Thank you.
So, Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Muhammad Qiyazat Beradwan, matrix number 01DKP24F2006. So, today I will explain about container deck fittings. So, what is container deck fittings? Before I explain each component, container deck fittings are basically a securing system used on container ship to keep containers in a safe position during the voyage. So when the ship experiences movement such as rolling, pitching, these fittings help to prevent the containers from shifting and maintain the stability of the cargo. So this is the main component of container deck fittings. We have sail guiders, twist locks, corner casting, lashing bridges, deck sockets, and the last one is foundation pads. So I will explain the function of each main component of container deck fittings in the next slide. So this is the main components of container deck fittings. First we have sail guiders. As we can see in this picture, sail guiders are located inside the cargo hold. The main function is to guide the containers into the correct position during loading and keep them properly aligned during the voyage. So next is twist lock. This is a locking device that connects a container to another. When it is locked, it helps to prevent the containers from moving or spreading when the ship is sailing. So the third one is corner casting. These are located at the four corners of the container. They act as connection points for twist locks, lifting equipment, and other securing devices. So moving on to lashing bridges, this structure provide a higher point for attaching lashing equipment, especially for containers stacked on deck. This helps to improve the overall securing of the containers. So next, we have deck sockets. These fittings are installed on the ship deck and are used as attachment points for lashing rods. They help to hold the container firmly in position. So lastly, we have foundation pads. These are strong steel plates fitted on the deck to support securing equipment and distribute the load for more effectively. So all these components work together as one complete container securing system. Their purpose is to keep containers stable, protect the cargo, and ensure safe operation throughout the voyage. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Muhammad Fidanish bin Muhammad Fidaus, number matric 01 DKP 24F2012. Today I will present about the ship equipment used on container ship. The ship equipment is used to secure container and prevent them from moving especially during the voyage, especially in rough sea condition. The main type of lashing equipment are lashing rods, turnbuckle, twin locks, bridge fittings, and sticking cones. Lashing rods and turnbuckle secure and tighten the container. Twist lock connect container together. Bridge fitting secure container placed side by side, and stacking cones help align container when they are stacked. The purpose of using the ship equipment is to prevent cargo movement, improve cargo movement, protect the crew, and comply with IMO and solar safety requirements. In conclusion, proper lashing is essential for safe cargo transportation because it protects the cargo, the vessel, and everyone on board. And that's all for me. Thank you, sir.